Welcome once again to Feeding and Preparedness. A couple things today. I'm going to start off with this. I had the idea, and I want you guys to help me out here. I'm going to do, here in a little over a week, I think. Let me see here. We'll start with this. We talk about our bug out bags and our get home bags, and we got a lot of our stuff. And yeah, we're good. No problem. We know we'll be fine. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to eat out of my bug out bag for a week. And I'm going to show at the beginning as far as this is what we're starting off with. Any water that I don't boil for food, if the water that or coffee or tea, any water that I drink, I'm going to have to use my filter to filter it. Okay, as far as cooking the food, I'm going to be using my stove right out of my bag, okay? But what I'm needing y'all's help with is I was thinking that probably maybe around day 4 or something like that, something's going to happen. Either something good or something bad. We don't know. And what I need for that from you guys is the suggestions. So day 4, did I stumble across a box of MREs? Did I lose my food somehow? Something happened. Now I've got nothing for the next few days. I would appreciate you guys giving some suggestions. And what we'll do on that day 4 is we'll put the suggestions in a hat and draw one, right? What I would like for you to do, if you want to help out, is give a suggestion that would be good for me, and then give me a suggestion that would be bad for me. So don't just give me a bunch of bads or just a bunch of goods, okay? Try to have 2, one good, one bad. And let's try to keep it realistic, okay? Bug out, get home, okay? For those of you that know all the wild edibles, you know, you come across a patch of blah. I've said on here before, I'm in Ohio. So if you're saying that I come across a batch of cactus fruit, I can't get cactus fruit here in Ohio, okay? So instead of saying you hunt / trap an animal and you eat this, whatever, just make it, you hunt, trap, and you get 8 ounces of meat, whatever it is, okay? And I'll just grab some meat. It's middle of summer. The only thing available to hunt right now is groundhog. And if I'm trying to find time to make gear and skills videos as far as going out groundhog hunting, I don't have that kind of time. So use your imaginations. Yeah, try to give me one good, one bad. But I'm looking to start that not this coming Monday, but the Monday after that. I believe that is August the 3rd, if I'm remembering correctly. So I believe that'll be the date when I'm going to start this. That'll be my day 1. And the weekend before, I'll go ahead and have some videos showing what I'm going to have, and this is what I got to use, and all that other stuff. So, anyway, comments down below on that, please. Today's video is actually funny. I've been wanting to do this one for a few weeks, and a buddy of mine did a video here just a couple days ago real similar. Yeah, I texted him, getting on him, he stole my idea, but hey, it is what it is. Anyway, the use of archery equipment and air rifles. Hey, go on, fly. Got this fly in here, it's been bugging me forever. Use of air rifles and archery equipment and SHTF. And I am not talking about BB guns here, okay? BB guns can do something against, I guess, I don't know, real small critters, but anyway, I have a .22 caliber air rifle that I bought years back, and that's why I bought it. I have crossbow that I just recently purchased. I gave it to my oldest son, and I've got compound. I've been shooting for almost 30 years now or something. Fly, shoot fly, don't bother me. All right. Compound, longbow, all those things, but they have their place. Now, I would not depend on those as my defensive weapons, okay? I think that goes without saying. But as far as the humping, yeah, strike that, okay? Hunting equipment, yeah, to some degree, but in my mind, I'm seeing it as kind of critter control. If I'm going to take a day away from other things and hunt, I'm going to make sure I have something that I can take at a distance, and something that I don't have to worry about tracking for a half a mile, okay? Real quick tip, for those of you that are planning on hunting during SHTF, please practice with your weapon. The whole adage, one shot, one kill, absolutely, that's been preached to me since I started hunting when I was 8 years old. I've got no problem killing anything, but I don't want to see anything suffer, okay? But as far as the conversation today, why I'm really leaning more toward one shot and one kill. One shot, people hear that, but it's hard to pinpoint. Two shots, okay, now they can zoom in on your direction, right? At least they got the direction figured out and they know which way to start walking. One shot though, it's really hard. I've probably talked about this before. Any of you guys that hunt, you know, every evening when all the guys come in, they're like, I heard you shoot, what'd you get? Well, I never shot. Well, it sounds like it was your buddies or whatever, because you know approximately where they're at. And it's not, especially if you're in the hills. It plays real weird tricks as far as the sound echoing down the hollows over the ridges and stuff. So anyway, if you are planning to hunt using a firearm, one shot, okay. Two shots, no, that's not good. So make sure you practice with your weapon. You can hit what you're aiming at, and also just for the well-being of the animal. It's like, yes, we hunt, we kill, but you don't want to see nothing suffer. It turns my stomach. Anyway, but as far as today's conversation, as far as archery and air rifles, you're going to have gardens, right? Everybody's going to be planting a garden because, hey, we got to eat, right? That would be real nice to have somebody sitting there with an air rifle or archery over your garden, or archery equipment rather, over your garden, and watching for anything to sneak up. Now, I would not be using the air rifle on deer, okay? That's where your archery equipment comes in. But with the archery equipment, I've taken a couple squirrels with my bow, okay? So you can do that. If you practice and all that, you can do that. So I think that they absolutely have a place in your preps. Like I said, not a main battle weapon, but as far as overwatch on the garden, because you definitely don't want to have your crops coming in nice, you know, going to be eating out of them here in a couple weeks, and especially you boys down in the south, having a whole, I don't know if it's a herd or a pack of hogs come in and they can just decimate. In fact, for those of you that do live in areas where the wild hogs are prevalent, if they're already having issues with them now, yeah, people are going to be hunting them, okay, so that's going to help, but you don't want to take a chance that you've put all this time, sweat, work, money, and now you've got this beautiful garden, you go to sleep, the next day you come up and it's gone, because they just don't eat the stuff, they plow up the whole field with their old schnoz, right? And it's done. And in one night they can destroy everything you got. So I would definitely plan for some heavy duty fencing around. And yeah, try that now. If you've got that location that you already know you're going to, if you live in that hog area, try to fence off something. Try to fence off an area to keep the hogs out, and you will see what works, what doesn't work. Try a couple different fence designs, see what's going to work for you. But anyway, yeah, recommend it. One of the guys in the group just texted me last week that he had got a couple of older compound bows for like $5 a piece at a garage sale. So you don't have to go out and buy a brand new Matthews or Hoyt and spend $1,000 on a bow, guys. Even an old longbow, you know, it's going to do it. Okay, now longbow and compound, you're talking about shooting instinctive and pins, and that's another conversation. In fact, there you go. Go check out my buddy's channel, the Dusty Cliffs Preparedness. He's real into archery, and he's got a few different videos on it. You might pick up some, might pick up some ideas from him. But anyway, no, archery definitely has a place, and the air guns have a place. The little 22 caliber air rifles, small game, yeah, they will put some down. Okay, I know they kill coon. Okay, I can attest to that. But even with things like that, it's more about your shot placement and everything else. But the little air rifles, quiet. If you go with the 22 caliber, now they've got calibers all the way up for like hunting deer with air rifles. Okay, it's legit. If I remember right, I believe I heard a story, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the Lewis and Clark expedition had air rifles, like big bore air rifles that they took, because they were worried about running out of gunpowder. You know, they're going into the unknown. They have no idea when they're coming back. I don't know exactly how they pressurized it, all that, especially with that technology. But if I'm remembering right, I believe I read a story about how, yeah, even then they were using air rifles to take animals. Yeah, they've got air rifles, yeah, 38 caliber, I believe on up to 50 caliber. Any of you guys that are really into it, drop us a line down in the comments and let us know. But those will definitely do the job. As far as modern large bore air rifles, as far as compressing the air and everything, I don't know what they use, so you would have to check into that. And the larger bores that you get, it is definitely going to make a sound. Okay, it's not going to be a bang sound, but it's definitely not going to be whisper quiet. So anyway, I will let y'all go. Yeah, the archery and the air rifles, I definitely see a place for it in your preps. Comments please down below, and like always, if you enjoy the videos, please do the like, share, subscribe thing. Helps us out. And with that, talk to you after a while.